What up, YouTube? Big Louie's Coach Review back again with another review, and today we're here to do a little review on the VGOD Rda. That's right, this is the VGOD Pro Drip. I almost fucked up the title there. Well, I kind of did anyway, but who gives a shit anyway, right? So today I'm rocking my VGOD mech. Lately, I've been rocking the VGOD mech once again. It's been part of my daily rotation. If you check out my Instagram, you'll see that I have been using this mechanical mod. This is actually a pretty cheap mechanical tube mod, and it's copper and it's Cerakoted and yada yada yada. It's got the carbon fiber button and the whole 9 yards. And I still think it hits hard. I had a subscriber tell me just recently, just yesterday or today, tell me, oh, this mod was weak, blah, 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 this and that. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. You probably build pretty weak, because I've got a pretty decent build on here, and this thing vapes like a motherfucker. You know, it's a safe mechanical tube mod, and it hits fucking hard. And I'm sorry, I'm telling you, it's got to be your build, because you're doing something wrong. Because this VGOD, for the price of this mechanical tube mod, it actually hits pretty fucking hard. Okay, I have no complaints with this mechanical tube mod. I think that's pretty fucking hard. Listen to that. It's still going. This fucking thing hits. And I'm not even super sub-ohming, okay? And to prove it, I gotta prove it to people because nobody believes me. I'll show you the ohmage I'm rocking. Okay, let's see. .12 ohms. So I'm not even super sub-ohming. This thing does hit pretty fucking hard. Okay. So for the guy out there who's just like, oh, that thing was a waste, that thing is fucking weak, well, you're probably not a fan of VGOD, and you're probably just a hater. So it is what it is. And I'm sorry to be a dick, but when you call me out, I call you out. This is a good fucking mod, and it works really well. And even at .12, I think it hits pretty fucking hard. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so for the price, this thing is $70 or $80 or $90 for this mechanical tube mod. Definitely pick it up in copper. It's a hard hitting mod. I now know or think they have it, well, actually I think they have it in aluminum, so you have it black with the aluminum VGOD showing. But today's video is about the VGOD Pro Drip. And what I especially like about it is when you screw it onto your mechanical tube mod, the VGOD logo of the mech mod and the VGOD Rda line up. The logos line up. So I like that. That's cool. It's flush. There's no space anywhere. And it's flush. There's no seam. It sits on there perfectly. Okay? So it's a nice combo to have with your mechanical tube mod. I'm really, really happy they came out with an RDA, simply because the RDTA was great. But, you know, for my everyday carry, I'm a dripper. I like to drip. And to have a VGOD dripper to match with their VGOD mod is a nice combination. You know, I really, really dig that. Lately, I've been rocking my Armageddon RDA on my VGOD mech mod. And, you know, it's a nice combo. It looks nice with the black and gold. But, you know, I love stainless steel RDAs, and I think it looks cool. I think it looks pretty cool. What do you think? You know, I'm sure if they had a black Cerakoted one on this, murdered out, it would look fucking dope. You know, if VGOD has a murdered out one, yo, VGOD, send me a black murdered out one. I'll fucking hand check the shit out of it, all right? Because I'll be rocking it on a daily. So .12 ohms is a little high of a resistance for me to be vaping on, but I'm doing it for this video, and it does vape really well at .12. It's fucking chucking. So let's go up close. Let's open up the box. Let's see what we got inside. And that's all I got to say. So from me to you, let's do this. So here's the box and package to the Vgod Pro Drip Rda. Okay, this is official VGOD.com. You can see this is what it's going to basically look like. It looks like the RDTA minus the tank. What we've got here is we've got a 4-hole velocity style deck / post, direct bottom draw airflow, stainless steel construction with gold plated copper posts, drip tip shield, deeper well, increased e-liquid capacity, 24 millimeter in diameter, 32 millimeter in height. Okay, what it comes with inside is you get the stainless steel Pro Drip Rda, extra screws, O-rings, 2 Vgod Pro Coils, and multi-faced screw driver. So that's pretty cool. So let's open this bad boy up. This is what I like. They didn't do a flat foam insert. They got an insert where you could actually stick 2 fingers in there to actually pull out the foam insert. That's cool, and I'll tell you why. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm breaking my fucking fingers trying to pull it out from an end that looks like that, from a flat black end. That's cool that they actually did the insert to where you could stick 2 fingers in the box and not worry about shit, so you could actually pull this out easier. So that was a good idea. This is the contents of our package. We have a 3-way screwdriver, a bag of coils, screws, O-rings, and the actual RDA itself. So this is the RDA, and look at that logo. Very nicely engraved. Very, very nice design of it. I like this, the look of this stainless steel with the VGOD logo on there. It's got a nice tapered. You can see it starts off wide, the airflow on the outside, and then it tapers its way inward. So it's not wide, all the way wide. It starts off wide here and narrows out as it goes inside. And it's the same on the opposite side as well. We have gold-plated copper contact down below, American flag with all the stars and stripes, official VGOD USA RDA. So we have the logo on it. I don't see any serial number on here or anything like that, but that's fine. Now I like the design of this because it's like the RDTA. It's got the same style of cap that if you were to separate the base from the cap itself, you could see it's got this design to it that carries over from the RDTA. I like that. I like this cap design, I really do. I like how it always fits in place into that groove. And I like that on the groove itself here, they do put a laser etching of the VGOD logo, so that's cool. I think that's pretty interesting that they did that. And the O-rings, we got double O-ring. On the opposite side, there's no etched logo. It's just one side of the etched logo, but that's fine. We have double O-ring, which makes it actually kind of easy to put on and take apart. You know, it's got a nice snugness that it's not just going to fly off. But if this is mounted to a mechanical mod, I'm sure this will be simple to remove and not too easy. We do have flathead screws. I love the fact when people put or incorporate flathead screws into their velocity style decks, only because I feel flathead screws, I could really wrench them down tightly. The airflow, we have this squared off design airflow. The airflow is close to the posts. I do appreciate that very much. It's a very tight space on that positive post right here. I'm sorry, no, this is actually the positive post. This is a positive post right here, and you can see there is an insulator surrounding the positive post. So this one right here is our positive. You can look down into the deck, you see that white high temperature Delrin down there. But if you look between the airflow and the positive posts, it's a pretty tight squeeze right there. That's a little too close for me, but it seems to be insulated well with the Delrin insulator. Machining on this looks pretty clean. I don't see any issues or burrs or anything like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to jump right into doing a build. Today I'm going to be using Saddle Horse Blues. These are coils. These are 28 gauge stainless steel 316L cores. There's 3 wires in a core, 3mm in diameter, wrapped in 36 gauge stainless steel alien wrapped wire. Okay, so the wire wrapped in these coils is an alien coil, and it's either a temp control or wattage modes for this design because it's all 316L stainless steel. I won't be using it in either or. I'm going to be using it as a sub-ohm or super sub-ohm type of coil build on a mech mod. We're going to be using the Vgod mech mod. Really nice though. I love these cases that they come in, and I like this company, Saddle Horse Blues. Check them out. Okay, so what I did on these coils, I removed one of the coil wraps. So now I'm looking at 5 wraps instead of 6 wraps. And I did that with hopes that I could lower the resistance on the coil to hopefully make it a little bit hotter of a build. Today's juice of choice, 5150. This is called Nuts. And this is a savory hazelnut, peanut butter, and bourbon. Oh, shit. So in conclusion, this RDA is pretty fucking dope. I gotta say, I like this RDA. I like the airflow on it. I don't need to adjust anything. I like how it's wide on the outside and it tapers in on the inside. And it actually gives it a slight restriction. It's not super airy. It has like a... It sounds like it's super airy, but it's not. Because of that taper in, it gives a little bit of a resistance on the draw. And the drip tip is mad comfortable on the mouth. The one pet peeve I have that I'm not a huge fan of is that the drip tip is threaded on. It is a threaded drip tip, but I'm sure you can take any style drip tip and see if it can fit in there. You know, and you know what? I could see why though. I could see why they have this threaded on drip tip, because the posts are right at the very tip top, and my coils, I got them so high up, they're right at the top, you know. So that's how I like my coils. I like my coils sitting up high so I could drape my cotton down. And when I drip, you know, because when you have your coils too close to a bottom airflow RDA, a lot of people don't like bottom airflow RDAs simply because when they drip juice into their RDA, it makes its way directly into the air channel and comes out the sides and leaks everywhere. But if you hang your coils up high, then drape your cotton down, you know, you could just drop your liquid right on your coil and then it will cascade down your cotton. You know, if you have it so close to your airflow of the coil, what happens is you go to drip liquid onto your coil and then it drips directly into your air holes. So if you keep the coil higher, you'll be good. It's just going to drip and it won't immediately drip into your air hole. It'll start making its way and cascading down the cotton. So that's a good little technique to do. So hang them high and hang them low, you know. So keep your coils high and your cotton low and you'll be good. And that's about it. That's all I can say. So from me to YouTube, peace out. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video as they come. Where can you pick up this VGOD RDA? Well, I'll put a link in the description for where you guys can pick it up. If I have a discount code, I will put a code in the description as well. So from me to you, peace. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Laters.